What is going on, guys? It's Kier coming at you with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel, playing another Eden run once again. And be sure to hit that like button, helps with the algorithm, all that good stuff. Start with Guppy's Eye, which is pretty cool. Larynx, which is going to help us, well, hopefully clear some boss rooms. Obviously, with Curse of the Blind here, we have a pretty difficult job of trying to keep our Devil Deal alive. Pretty quick intro, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do have to be a little bit quiet because people are technically asleep in my house, so I mean I don't have to be super quiet, but you know, can be like screaming. And I don't normally scream, but you know what I mean. So Guppy's Eye is probably one of my favorite Guppy items. I mean, obviously compared to like 9 Lives, I think 9 Lives is a lot more useful, but Guppy's Eye is just one of those quality of life things. You can kind of choose when to open things, when not to open things. You know, when to blow up blue fires and stuff like that. So it's useful. I think it's pretty good. Like, we know what's inside that sack. We know that it's probably not worth it. There are certain things that it doesn't tell you, though. For example, it doesn't always tell you when... Like, it doesn't tell you where Mega Mush is. For example, if you have mushrooms, it doesn't always tell you when there's soul hearts in the fires either. Sometimes there can still be soul hearts even though you don't see them appear, but for the most part it's useful and I really enjoy it. It's one of my preferred Guppy item. It's not like a Guppy's tail that'll just end your run because you don't have any keys for the rest of the run. But we start off with pretty okay damage. We have really bad shot speed again, or a tears rate. This could be interesting. Technically remove an item here, a bad one. So what we want to do is we want to look for... Okay, we don't need that one. We're going to pick this up for now. We can actually use the reverse stars card to get rid of it and get ourselves 2 good items. Maybe from the Devil Deal if we make it that far. I wouldn't mind getting rid of the... I'm just going to use this. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep our Devil Deal alive, but we're going to try. Ooh, yeah, this is not going to be a good room for us here. Yeah, no. There's no way we're going to keep that alive, unfortunately. That's fine. Always the problem with Curse of the XL that we tend to not keep our Devil Deals, especially when we have low sets. And while our damage is good, our tears rate is not. So that is kind of the problem with Curse of the XL on the first floor. Now, this is the best floor to get it, because we technically don't miss out on a Devil Deal. We do miss out on some rooms, but technically not a Devil Deal. But maybe if we find a curse room, we can actually use the reverse stars card before we pick up anything else. Pretty nice room for it here. They're going to line up like that. Let's go ahead and... Well, I guess we can charge up Larynx a bit more here. Kind of a random thing for the button to do. We have been hitting our donation machine pretty often, though. I'm gonna try to fill up some more if I can. We gotta choose which boss to use Larynx on, because we're only gonna get 1 charge. I mean, we could do like half a charge and go back in there, but yeah. So we need to find our secret room. It could be to the north of here. I think it could be here. I think it's probably there. It is. Okay, I am going to use... We could wait for a reroll pedestal, but I think it's better to use it now because I don't mind getting rid of bomb bag. Do that. Okay, I'll take that. We are not taking you, though. So pretty good. We get secret orb, which is really good. Should, quote unquote, give us better items in general. Whatever you think that means. It pretty much takes out all the level 0 items. But sometimes those are pretty good items, so I don't know. It depends on what you want here. The game has a weird way of ranking the items that we get. That should be it for the floor. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish the floor here. Well, like I said, we're only gonna use Larynx for 1 boss. Hopefully it's a good one that we get to pick it on. Should insta kill it though. Here's Fruity Plum. We can just bomb Fruity Plum here. We don't really need to my gamble here is that the next boss is going to be the hard one. Don't really have too much of a problem with Plum. Okay, we get a damage up. That's good. And speed. That's better. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and eat him here. And we do get a double deal. Okay. We get 3 soul hearts, which is again fantastic. And yeah, we get the pact. We get a tears rate upgrade alongside Miss Dolly with some damage. So just like that, all our stats have gone up by a pretty large margin. And yeah, we are looking pretty good. No, obviously Sacred Orb is going to do a lot for us here because it's going to eliminate a lot of the items that are considered unwanted. Give me 1 second. Let me fix my mic real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I hope I edited that part out. I might not have. Yeah, but our stats are looking way better than they were earlier. Thanks to that double deal. And I think Circuit Orb is, I mean, it's going to have its place on our run, obviously. Having quote-unquote better items is going to be always a good thing. And we got it for free, too. What do we give, a bomb bag for it? Like, that's perfectly fine trade, in my opinion. Also, I did just wake up, so that might be why I sound a little bit odd here. I'm gonna go ahead and use oh my god, I forgot it does that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I just woke up. I technically could not sleep, so that's why I'm up early. I have a dentist appointment in a little bit. But yeah, if I go to sleep now, I'm not gonna wake up, so rather just stay up and play an Isaac run. Good old Isaac run. I think Isaac's also very relaxing to me, like very therapeutic. I usually play it before I go to sleep or when I wake up, or like if I'm home all day, like I'll play a few runs here and there, and I'll record them obviously. But back when I wouldn't record them, I would play them just for fun. And I would play them just for fun. Yeah, it's gonna lower our tiers. I mean our speed, but that's fine. I think it's pretty worth it. We also have some money over here. So before we get the money, we are actually going to bomb this to get more bombs. So 1 bomb for 3 is pretty worth it. We also get 2 nickels here thanks to Guppy's Eye. We know that they're guaranteed monies. And we already have a full charge on Larynx. We did have to find our special rooms. Our item room and our shop. Now, I know I focus on the mushrooms whenever I'm in this room, but you should technically focus on the little slugs. It's a lot easier to dodge. It's a lot easier to dodge the mushroom tiers than it is to move around the slugs, because the slugs will eventually, like, especially the RNG is not super good. They'll corner you, and you do not want that. Trust me. The magician card, that's fine. Coupon is a pretty good temptation here. You can get free double deals and possible angel items. I mean double deal items. Alright, sorry about that. Somebody call me real quick. Do the Krampus fight. It was not the funnest thing to get, but you get a lump of coal, which is fine. Yeah, we are gonna use the bone heart, and we'll grab the soul heart to kind of protect it. We didn't get an actual double deal, which kind of sucks. Well, we could maybe find our. I mean, right now we kind of want to maybe see for a possible sack room, which I don't think we're gonna have on this floor. We already have a lot of special rooms, but we can go check some stuff out. Ooh, Anima Sola is pretty good. I think I'm gonna take it over Larynx. Larynx is good, but it starts to fall off after a while. And not only that, but we do have to rely on charges and all that. I think I'd rather take Anima Sola to kind of help us just choose what we kill when we kill it. And not only that, if we get battery items like the 4.5 volt, I think it's in the shop. I think we can lower the charge on it. I don't know if it was in this shop or the last one. I hope it's in this one. I don't remember to be honest, but that could really help with the cooldown on Anima Sola. So let's see if we can find out what it is. I guess we can check the oh, we're gonna lose our. Oh no, we're not. Nice. Gonna open that just to get it out of the game system. We still keep our Eternal Hearts. We are gonna get another permanent HP here. So was it the 9 volt? I think it was, right? Oh, it wasn't. Oh man. Okay, well, that's fine. I think it was the last floor. And I also do not think we had the money for it. So not too bad. So we don't have any bombs. Giving up that the bomb bag is actually going to affect us here. I think the secret room is going to be here, but I can't really check yet. Let's go ahead and just hold this dude in place. It's really good for rooms like this when you have enemies that kind of run around and try to be annoying. We have a tinted rock here too, but we can't grab it just yet. We also don't need the HP technically. Nice, we do get a bomb. Secret room should be here. Almost certain of it. And yeah, we get some free money. We'll take it. We get a free bomb as well. We get our bomb back. So we have a lot of money. Not really a whole lot of things to buy, to be honest. We're probably gonna get a greed fight, which is to be expected at this point. Yeah, we can. Small rock? No, 2 keys. That's good. Obviously, we don't need the HP, so I don't mind getting the keys there. Yeah, we'll take Bloodlust, sure. So we do want to hopefully get some good double deals. We haven't really gotten much besides the Pact. And obviously Krampus is going to help with Lump of Coal. It's actually a pretty good item, despite it being considered a quote-unquote bad item. It's very useful. It scales with damage, so you do more damage the farther you are, which is good. Because you do want to stay as far away from everything as possible anyways. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone though. That guy was about to attack. I should have used it on this champion jumper. But we are also in the running for Guppy this run. I think we got Guppy once in the last like 20 videos. I mean, it's supposed to be rare, right? But more often than not, you will have like 2 Guppy items and you just won't see another one for the rest of the run. Super annoying. The sack room is something I might do, depending. We do want more HP on the floor, though. I think we're gonna take treasure map, of course. I mean, do we do the sack room? I think I am. Well, let's see what we get for a double deal. If we get a double deal, then maybe we won't. But if not, we can take some hits here. And the treasure map is gonna help us find all the important rooms, so we don't have to technically clear the entire floor to know what's on it. Oh wow, I really thought that was gonna be there. I would use our magician's card, but I mean Gertie's not gonna move. Really too big. The only really dangerous thing about Gertie is that sometimes she'll spawn things behind her and you don't know exactly what they are. So for example, if she spawns a fly, she's kind of like, you're not gonna know if something's shooting at you or not. So you can have tears just randomly fly out from behind her. Get a damage up, which is great. No double do, unfortunately. And you know what? I think we will do the sacrum. It's going to cost us some HP. And obviously these bone hearts, which I don't want to lose. But I think at this point it's fine. We can elongate it a bit more with this heart. Okay, redemption, I'm sorry, which is good. Soul hearts? Okay, I get money, which is fine. Never really gotten a chance to use it, but you know, I wouldn't mind putting some money back in on the machine as well. We have been hitting it a lot. So a small price to pay for what we're doing here. Do that, pick up a soul heart on the way out. damage, and we should be good. We're back at where we're at. We have a full donation machine, which is going to help us on future runs. And our damage is looking pretty good. Now, we do have Bloody Lust, so this isn't our regular damage. We're just buffed up because we took damage. Did we get Curse of the Maze? Probably here. Nothing too special here. I'm going to bomb the Keeper, though. Just because I want to make sure that we get our double deal. Or at least try to help it. Also a really good item. Wow. Pretty good item for dealing with these knights. Make it super annoying when you don't have piercing. Yeah, we don't really want the randomness of the $3 bill. Well. Now these guys you want to stay far away from at all times. They have some really weird like physics when it comes to like their head coming out of their body. So sometimes if you hit them in just the right way, they'll fly across the screen and they'll reach places that they technically should not be able to reach. It's so stupid. I cannot stand those enemies because especially when they put you in rooms like that, they kind of know that the physics are going to work against you. So Anima Sola is pretty good for keeping them just down, I guess. Of course, something blew up over there. We don't really care. But we will check the curse room though for a possible guppy item. And we get pills. Butter is pretty cool because you can sometimes use butter to drop an item to reroll. So butter will drop your active item if you use it. But if you pretend you have an active item you don't want, right? It's like say it's a really bad active item like lemonade or something. If you drop that, you can possibly use a reroll machine on it. You can use a bunch of stuff on it. It pretty much creates an item pedestal, and especially if it's an item that you don't want, it's going to be just really useful for you. Also check in here, yep. And that's what I mean, man. Guppy's Eye will tell you exactly what to get and what not to get. It's super useful. I like it a lot. Go ahead and do that. Make it easier. Now, Anima Sola, even though it's going to help us a lot here, it does help a lot more when you have no damage. For example, like if you have a boss or an enemy that kind of moves around or goes underground or something, then it's going to be harder for you to kill things because you don't have the damage to do so. So having the damage or having the ability to kind of lock something down is just super good. And I think that's what makes it good in general. We're going to take these keys because we probably are not going to get another shop. I really am expecting a greed fight on the next one. We have a lot of money. We can buy whatever we want on the next shop if we do get one, so not the worst. We can also get another key here. We have a lot of bombs. Let's see who we get. Okay, champion gate. I'm gonna bomb this dude. This guy is pretty annoying. He's not the champion one, luckily, so he's not gonna do like full damage, but he'd be a bit random with the attacks. Get old bandage is good. Ooh, yeah, sorry, redemption, but we're not gonna give up these two great items. At the main is a must, and we have a guppy item, so yeah, goat head is gonna be pretty worth it. Yeah, please stay far away from me. I'm gonna go into the curse room. We haven't gotten much out of these curse rooms, to be honest. They almost never pay out. But it's worth a try. Whenever you have a guppy item, it's worth a try, I think. I think the chance for guppy is worth a heart. Because before I started recording, I actually had a run where I got all 3 guppy items on the same floor. And that's literally what made me start recording. I started the floor and I had a curse room right next to me. So I went into the curse room and I got 2 guppy items. And then I went into the secret room and I got death certificate or something like that. And I was able to get guppy like in 2 to 3 rooms. It was crazy. And after that, my friend was like, "Can you don't record?" And I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna start recording videos." But that is insane. We are gonna come back in there to get that soul heart. We just wanted to reset. Don't let the room trick you into thinking you have to get it right away. Because you don't have to get that item or that soul heart right away. You can actually reset the room first and then come back and get it. And this is what I mean. Whenever the room is fresh like that, you can grab these things and it's a lot easier to dodge. But when you start from the bottom and you have to run all the way up, it makes it a little bit more difficult to get that heart without taking damage. Not too big of a problem. Secret is probably here. Oh, here? Hey, there it is. We already have 100% double deal chance. We kind of don't need to do it anymore. If we need money, we'll come back. But I mean, we'll bomb it anyway, I guess. Kind of want to save a key, but then I kind of don't. Kind of too lazy to walk all the way back over there. Tech 2 is perfectly fine. We have a constant laser here. Now it only does, I think, half of the damage. It's only technically one tier or one eye that's causing the laser, but it's still super useful. As you can clearly see, some of these enemies are pretty annoying, and being able to take out multiple at once is pretty cool. Alright, no greed fight, please. No greed fight, let's go. Yes, we will take that, just in case we get guppers. This is our last shop. We might as well just go for broke here. We can take the eraser. Hopefully we can find something annoying to get rid of. Yes, sir. 100%. Alright, so not too bad. I mean, we got everything we wanted. Grab another key here. Can bomb this for something. Yeah. Ooh. We're ready. Oh, we also have boss rush. Ooh. We don't have our tinted skull though. But we'll see. If it's something worth it, we'll take it. Technically wouldn't mind doing boss rush if we really had to, but it has to be like a really good item. Like C-section or something like that. Something along that lane. Okay, so we're gonna take the negative for damage. We're taking Twisted Pair, 100%. We don't get a damage up, but that's fine. Chest, dry baby pencil, and ooh. I don't really think it's worth it. I don't want to lose the heart over it. I think that's the problem. And not only that, we have a lot of tiers. 3.2 is not too bad for Twisted Pair and all that, so I think we're fine. I don't think it's worth doing 2 waves of, or 15 waves of boss rush. Besides, it's a good thing that these Twisted Pair followers also get the ability to throw lasers, which I think is super cool because we get triple the piercing. Yeah, if we got something like Backstabber, that'll really bring this run together. And yeah, we will. Thank you, Guppy's Eye. If you have the treasure map and you don't know where the boss is, usually going to be the farthest room from you. Usually, we've had like Curse of the XLs where we get the boss right next to us, which does happen. It is pretty rare, but it does happen, and it just kind of throw me off sometimes. But more often than not, you're gonna get it in the same. You're gonna get it as far away from you as possible. Yeah, you can tell the game doesn't want you to get a free floor, so it'll put it really far. So one of them will be tied down. We can DPS this guy down real quick. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. We pretty much get a free kill on one half of the boss there. We're also 1 away from spun. Yeah, we'll take Judas' Shadow. No, we're not gonna die yet, but we might use it in the dark chest to maybe take a double deal that we can't afford, or something like that. I'd rather have the death mean something. No, obviously we can still die, but at least we'll have some insurance to back us up. Also, any soul hearts we find from now on, we are going to leave on the ground. Just in case we do die, I think we come back with 2 soul hearts as Black Judas, but we're going to leave them behind. So if we do die, we can actually have some HP to come back and get. Do I expect to die? I don't expect to die, but you never know. I think it's kind of wonky sometimes. You should never trust the game. You get hit twice by some cheese and that's, it runs over. I can't wait to watch, I don't know if any of you watch the WWE or not, but I'm a huge wrestling fan. And I'm a little sad because their weekly shows, we'll come back for this. Their weekly show, they're going down to 2 hours instead of 3. Makes me a little sad because I mean they were kind of like events, right? There's a good chance that we die here, but hopefully not. But having a 3-hour show is kind of cool, you know, because like kind of like a little event. Me and my fiance get together and kind of watch it, and we you know, we buy our snacks, and it's just nice. But going to 2 hours is kind of a little bit sad, even though I know, like, you know, having a show like wrestling, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it at all, but having a show like wrestling is really interesting. I think I'm gonna die for purgatory here. We are gonna turn into Black Judas now, which is fine. We get a lot of damage, and we're gonna go back and get all that HP that we left back here. I don't think I didn't see you, brother. I did. I 100% saw you. But yeah, it makes me a little sad. I'll take this, and then we'll take this. We can't grab red hearts with Black Judas, so we do need to protect that bone heart in some way, shape, or form. So putting soul hearts in front of it is the best way to do that. But yeah, I don't know, like having the show be 3 hours is super cool. And like I know from like a TV standpoint, I don't know if you guys watch or have ever watched wrestling, but it's a live show. Like everything is live, and yes, it is scripted, right? But it's supposed to be like a TV show, you know? Like it's supposed to be like a theater, I guess you can think of it that way. But it must be really hard to like plan for that, right? Like if you're the person writing the stories and all that, imagine having a 3-hour show to write for. Like every week you have to have 3 hours of just content, and it has to be brand new, and everything has to be like practiced, you know, so everything comes out right, and it's just a lot. Well, closer to Guppy, I guess. We might get one Guppy item in the dark chest, I'm hoping, unless we get a Curse of the Lost, which tends to happen. I also don't know how much HP we have. I kind of wish we bombed the skulls inside that secret room, because I kind of don't remember what our HP is at. Kind of don't remember. I hope Purgatory doesn't move my bomb. Oh, we missed it anyway. How about Purgatory? Wow, that's a lot of damage actually. So before he attacks, we can do this. Yeah. Oh, you alive? No. If you weren't familiar with Anima Sola's game, then yeah, that's what it does for you. One of the best active items in the game, by far. So do we get Guppy? We do not. I'm gonna open these to get rid of all the stuff. Now the boss could be on the left, it could be on the right. I really don't know. We're gonna have to just gamble here. On the Fortune Elemente. But yeah, I don't know. Just having wrestling go down to that late, or to 2 hours, kind of sad. I mean, it's still 2 hours of TV, right? Like I don't watch a whole lot of TV anyway. It's pretty much the only thing I watch on cable. But still, it's just nice. Like if you guys have never seen wrestling, and I know that it's kind of like has a connotation to it, right? Like some people think it's like trashy. Some people think it's the gurglings we erased. Some people think it's like you know, like trailer trash stuff, and it's really not. I guarantee you, wrestling is one of the best things on earth. I think anybody could like it if you give it a try. But it's also nice to have something to watch consistently with my fiance. Like, you know, like is super into it. She got into it. I mean, I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid, but she got really into it, and she just enjoys it a lot now. And like, we kind of bond over that, where we talk about like, oh, we want this to happen. We like these wrestlers. We like this person. We hate that person. Like, it's cool. This is cool. And having something to watch every week, something to look forward to like that, is super nice. I could not recommend it enough for anybody who, if you were thinking of giving it a try, I would highly recommend it. Especially if you have someone to watch it with. I think that's when it's the best, to be honest. Brother, would you perish, please? Kind of worried about that. All right. The lamb shouldn't be too much of a problem here. But anyways, guys, that should be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that like button if you did like it, and be sure to hit that sub button if you want to watch more videos just like this. And like always, I will see you all in the next one. Later.